everyone, Nadeem here with PCSN. So today we're going to do things a little different. We've been implementing a lot of Azure Files, and think of it like kind of like your server, but it's not in the office, it's in the cloud, and your users access these files directly from their machines through the cloud. The benefit is, of course, users can access these files no matter where they are. The drawback is if a user does not have internet access, they can't access their files. It is surprising how many companies, large and small, are interested in something like this and we already have a bunch of customers that have switched over. Is this something that you would consider or your users would be interested in, or would you like to know more about this? We've had SharePoint, OneDrive, and those kind of services in the past. This is a little different. It is just like a network drive. So it becomes a drive letter on your machine, and there are no limits. If there's no limit to how much data you can put in there, there's no limit to how big of a file you can put in there. All the limitations of SharePoint and OneDrive go away. Most of the customers that we are switching over are ones where they have a lot of data. I mean, we're talking terabytes. Like, I remember one customer has like 17 terabytes or something. So a lot of data is what compels customers to move to something like this. And of course, they're tired of always upgrading their servers. Every few years, you got to upgrade them, and maintenance and all of that. They want to get rid of all that. Let me know in the comments or reply back to the email if you get the email. Is this something of interest? I think these kind of services are going to they're going to basically replace most of the on-prem servers and setups. As this technology matures, I think it's just going to take over. And, companies who can make do with OneDrive and SharePoint are going to do that. Companies that have a lot of data where they cannot make use of OneDrive or SharePoint are going to go to something like this, Azure Files. Right now, there are some limitations, but we have some technologies that we work around these limitations. For example, we have a router appliance that we spin up within the cloud that allows remote users to be able to connect to these file shares no matter where they are. So even if they're at a customer site or somewhere the network blocks certain types of traffic or really inspects all packets coming in or going out, we can still get around that. So that was something that implemented, well, so far we've implemented that technology with every customer we've onboarded into this system. And that makes life a lot easier, because the main purpose of going to something like this is giving the users the ability to be able to access files no matter where they are. As long as they have internet, they can get to their data, so they don't need to come into the office or VPN into the office, whatever have you. So let me know. You can comment on this video as well, and I'll be sure to answer any questions, or if you want me to make another video, let me know that as well. I can go into a little more detail on how we do it. And I think we are one of the very few MSPs who do this internally ourselves. There's not a lot of MSPs that I know who implement like this. Now, there have been a lot of IT departments for large enterprises who've been looking into this and doing this, but not MSPs, and certainly not in the SMB space. So everybody, until next time, have a great day and be safe out there.